Hi there, hope you're all doing well. This week I wanted to paint up some green armor, so I grabbed a Flame Lizard Firebat from Titanforge Miniatures. It was black and white zenithally primed, and I get started with emerald green for the shadow color of the armor. For those who play 40k, this is of course going to be a Salamanders inspired color scheme. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. Next up, I grabbed the deep green and added in the mid-tone of the armor panels, just leaving that darker color in the recesses and the parts that are in heavy shadow. I will also add, even though this color is a AK Interactive Intense color, it doesn't cover that well on the first coat, and it actually took a few coats to get up to where I want it to be. Finishing off the green, I added in an edge highlight with Talisman green. I didn't do every edge on this mini as I just don't hate myself that much, but I did do enough amount that it looks like it's all over anyway. For the basis of the black parts of the armor, I went with a base coat of lead grey. The main areas for this are the fuel tubes, the helmets and the pauldrons. Moving on to the mid-tone for the black parts now, I went all around these areas that will get hit by the light with Wizard Grey. For the final highlight on the black parts, I added an edge highlight using Carcharodon Grey. With the bulk of the mini already finished now, I grabbed Hull Red and gave the base a once over, along with the fabric on the pauldron. While that whole red is drying, I went over all of the metal parts with Surcoat Silver. The fabric was looking a little bit too bland for my liking, so I used dry rust and just brought up all of the raised folds. Finishing off the fabric, I used Dwarven skin on the uppermost parts of the folds, almost giving this whole thing a worn leather look. Now that the leather has finished, I grabbed Smoke Black and added in the scales and the smoke plumes. To sell the Martian soil look I wanted on the base, I used Orange Fire. I just dragged a flat brush across the tops of the texture paste. The last of this mini that needs some highlighting is the smoke and the scales. So to get started, I went over the tops of the trails with English Grey. All the tops of these smoke trails get a quick touch up with pale grey just to finish them off. Now onto the washes. To get started, I use flesh wash over the base and the leather parts. Finishing off, I used Oblivion black wash over the rivets and the black parts of the armor. And that will be it for the Flame Lizard. I like how the green armor came out. I think how it didn't get uniform coverage over that part helps a lot with the battle worn look that armor should really have. I do think the mini could do with another color though. Maybe some gold around the pauldrons or something like that. Just to add a little bit more to that green. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You could also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. As always, if you want a closer look at this mini, check out my Instagram page. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Most importantly though, be kind to each other.